Most PT advice online is theoretical, but the real exam behaves differently. That's why every class here is based on real exam experiments conducted by me. In this session, you will learn practical techniques, powerful templates, and proven structures you can apply immediately. In this class, let me help you with a sample essay answer using the template which we learned in the last class. All right. So for your information, I'm going to display the template as I'm writing the answer. Okay, you can follow that. And we are also going to use the AI feedback once the essay writing is completed. Now, this is the essay question we have. That is, some people believe that education should be delivered completely or entirely through online platforms rather than in traditional classrooms. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this view? Okay, it's definitely an argumentative essay question. So let's write an answer, a sample answer for this, and take the help of our AI to know the score. Also get suggestions from our deep AI. So before writing essay, it is 100% ideal to write the positives of online education and negatives of online education. Let's say this is topic, you have to write in our template what we follow: 2 positives, 1 negative. And what is the topic? Online education. Positive number 1, right? It makes the quality learning accessible to all. Positive number 2, it leads to flexible learning without following the timelines and all. And here the negative what I have written is face-to-face interaction is missing. Some social skills are missing if you're taking online class. So these are the things. Based on this only, I am going to write essay. Since I decided to support the online learning, I wrote 2 positives of online learning. If I, just in case, disagree with online learning, I feel online learning is not beneficial, I will write 2 negative reasons, 1 positive reasons. Accordingly, I'll script my essay, right? So let's start. What is it? The template whether education should be, based on the template, you're writing a sentence delivered entirely or completely, you can write anything, through online platforms or continue in traditional classrooms. What is there? I'm simply using this piece, right? Traditional classrooms. As this is the topic, right? This topic is coming from the question itself, right? Education should be delivered entirely through online platforms, or continue in traditional classroom has been what otherwise has become a widely debated topic worldwide. Okay. So again, template, what is it? While some argue that digital only learning or online only learning, whatever you want to write, learning has led to significant gaps in social development. One reason, the negative reason part you're writing, social development and academic, maybe discipline, academic interaction or discipline. Okay, discipline. There are significant gaps in social development, academic discipline, right? Discipline, yeah. But this is their opinion. I firmly believe online education has made, I think again from the template, what is it? Overwhelmingly positive contributions to the society. Contributions to contemporary society. All right. First paragraph is done. You can verify the template's first paragraph if you want. It will be kept on the screen. Right. Okay, we will start with the same template theme. First and foremost is the theme we start, right? Foremost. Let's say online, what we have, quality learning access is given to everyone through online platforms. Democratize, I think it's a good word to use, democratize education by making quality learning, we have written, if you look at the initial piece, quality learning, accessible to anyone with an internet connection. Okay, with an internet connection, irrespective of or regardless of geography, regardless of maybe financial background, right? If they have internet, they can access financial background. And geography means where they hail from, where they live, right? Regardless of financial background and geography. This is one thing. Why? Okay, because reasoning now. You said it makes the learning accessible to everyone. Why you are writing here? Because students in remote or underdeveloped or let's say underprivileged. Privileged, like remote or underprivileged regions can now access what? World class, let's say courses that were previously, I think that was before, available for only wealthy people. Previously
Accessible we cannot write because we written available to the maybe what is it? Wealthy. Okay, wealthy we can write. Wealthy.
Right. And one more reason. Moreover, this online learning accommodates online learning. We used a lot of times during digital learning. Digital learning makes, better word is what? Accommodates diverse or different schedules and learning styles. Correct. So, there's a lot of flexibility. That's what we have written. Flexible learning, diverse schedule and learning styles. There's a lot of flexibility, right? Lifestyles. Why? Because as let's say working professionals, and let's say adult learners, are the people who are not in the college and maybe who are not in the school or something, not college, I'm sorry, adult learners can train themselves, maybe better word, upskill at their own pace. At their own pace means speed, at their own pace, without, let's say, without cancelling their existing commitments, or maybe without cancelling is not a very lexical word, abandoning, right, their existing commitments, right? Commitments. This is one, for instance, right? We wrote, this is reason number 2, and the logic or reasoning we have given, right? The logic, why, basically, this is, okay, or how. So to write these points, you have to always think why and how. For instance, what is it? We have used some example. You can write this, guys, on YouTube. People can learn a lot of stuff free of cost, and people can access the, quality courses from Coursera, Udemy, with limited money, right? Okay, anything, but I'm going with the template, so I'm writing. Whenever you have the chance, you can write anything which you feel very good. Okay. For instance, according to what studies by the International Monetary Fund, all capital letters, IMF should be capital, digital, let's say learning, what is education, right? Education has benefited, let's say over, again after the template, over 60% of people across the globe or worldwide. Okay, so what we wrote here, worldwide, I think I'll write across the globe, because worldwide we already wrote. Written vocabulary is not good. Right. Therefore, you're concluding, the mini conclusion you're giving, the final grand conclusion you will write towards the end, but this is mini conclusion for this particular paragraph. Hence, online learning demonstrating its substantial contribution to global educational, let's say educational levels or equity. We can write global educational equity is a good collocation, right? Nice. So we are done with first paragraph using the same template and structure. Second paragraph using same template and structure. Now let's move to paragraph number 3, which is body 2. So intro is done, body 1 is done. Now we are moving into body 2. Okay. So now how it starts, basically, nevertheless, right? Right. Nevertheless, one prominent. This is again as per the template concern. You are writing one concern of a complete online education is the. This is what we decided: face-to-face interaction, loss of face-to-face interaction, face-to-face. This is a social interaction, or a social because when people come to the schools and colleges, they get to interact socially. I'm just improving this, and there is always structured discipline. Right. Now, why? Since students who learn exclusively, completely, anything is fine, exclusively, how? Through, let's say, screens or digitally, usually they miss the collaboration, or collaborative skills, whatever, collaboration skills are also fine. And they get to miss the mentorship. And one more thing, what is it? Maybe teamwork also they miss, right? Because it's not that teamwork that is possible in what that physical classrooms naturally or organically develop over particular time, over a period of time. Yes. So as per, again, you're going with template, as per studies by the University of Bath. The University of Bath can be any university you can use, right? Any university that is globally recognized. You can say University of California, something like that. In every, let's say 10 individuals, right? 7 suffer the ill effects of social isolation. Now you're saying social isolation is happening, right? So effects of social isolation are face-to-face, non-face-to-face thing, or social isolation. In purely
in completely digital or purely digital learning
environments. Right, I think. Okay, this is fine. We have 7 minutes time. I think I have 2-3 minutes time to write the conclusion now. In what you write in conclusion is the word we use. These are all, guys. Please see first and foremost. Nevertheless, in conclusion, these are all what super duper cohesive devices. You have to use such devices when you're writing essay. So those people who are thinking I may not be able to follow this structure, at least get familiar with the topic. Tomorrow you get this is a frequently asked question. Tomorrow, if it comes in the exam, you get some ideas to write at least. Right? I strongly believe, now you are expected to say, I strongly believe that online, you're supporting it, right? Online education is beneficial, right? For the society wrote so many times word. Owing to, for what reasons? Owing to its role, we already wrote, right? Accessible to all, owing to its role in democratizing, let's say democratizing access and enabling and making it, flexible, enabling, accessible, more reason. Flexible. Also what self-paced, because they can learn at their own time, because we also have a video course in the practice portal. When you get access to that, you get a video course, complete courses there for you. This is the busy people. Flexible self-paced study. Now you are also mentioning these are all, if you are saying it is beneficial to the world, you believe that, and for two reasons, whatever the reasons you wrote in the notepad initially, you're writing here. Now the other part you have to write. Okay. Then what is it? Although, because you're writing the contradiction here, although it comes with what? Some in face-to-face interaction limitation, maybe social development, that can be called what? Social development limitations, right? Limitations. Okay, and you have to convey your opinion, because what extent do you disagree? Okay. In my opinion, the positives certainly outweigh the negatives, right? Negatives. Okay, I wrote this. Now you can also do the proofreading part. I'm very bad at proofreading because whether education should be delivered entirely through online. Continue. International customers become widely discussed. This is based on the topic. Okay, worldwide. Some argue that digital entirely are only learning, led to significant gaps in social development and academic discipline. I firmly believe online education has made overwhelmingly spelling correct. Okay. Positive contributions to the contemporary spelling. CONTEMPO contemporary RY. Society. Fine. First and foremost, comma is there, okay, because it's a cohesive device, it is called. First and foremost, spelling is correct. Okay. Online platforms democratize education by making quality learning accessible to everyone with an internet connection, of course. Internet spelling is correct. Internet, regardless of financial background and geography. Right. Because students in remote or underprivileged regions can now access world-class courses, right? World-class courses. Yes, world-class courses that were previously spelling correct, available to wealthy, only wealthy. Okay, that's done. And this is one, you wrote one positive, and then logic. Now another positive, logic. What is it? Digital diverse schedules and learning styles. So you are simply writing flexible learning is taking place here. But as working professionals, okay, this we cannot write A here because it is working professionals. Okay, as working professionals and adult learners can upskill at their own pace, right? At their own speed or at their own pace and place. We can write that also, but without abandoning their existing commitments. For instance, according to studies by the International Monetary Fund, digital education has benefited over 60% of people across the globe. Okay. Not bad. Okay. So, yeah. Hence, online learning democratizing its demonstrating its substantial contribution to global educational equity. Yeah, education equity is also fine. Now, the contrast part. Now, intro word done, B1 done, B2 now, body 2. Nevertheless, okay. One prominent concern of complete online education is the loss of face-to-face interaction and structured discipline. Spelling is correct. DICASCA. Discipline, correct. Since students who learn on exclusively, even through the screen, okay, maybe screens, not screen, miss the collaboration skills. Collaboration, spelling is correct. Collaboration, or collaborative skills. It should be collaborative skills. Mentorship and teamwork. The physical classrooms naturally develop over time. As per studies by the University of Bath, every 10 individuals suffer social isolation, purely digital learning environments. Spelling is correct. In conclusion, I strongly believe that online education is beneficial for the world. Yes, there's no problem with spelling. Democratizing access, enabling flexible, although it comes to social limitations. Okay. In my opinion, positive certainly outweigh the negatives. Okay, you conveyed your opinion also. You have agreed that it is good. Nice. Let's submit it. Let's see the score, guys. My practice portal gives conservative score. It will not give you all 26 points. If that happens, everybody will stop practicing after few questions, right? You write few essays, maybe 4 or 5 essays. If you are slightly good, you stop writing, which is not the case. So it is conservatively giving marks. Please see. So on the scale of 26, it gave 21, but this feedback is still what? Superb. All right. So content score, how much did it give? 5 on 6 is a very, very good score, guys. Right. Grammar score 1.5 on 2 is very, very good score, because I already told you we have designed the system to reduce the score and give, so that it encourages the people to practice more. Okay, spelling, I think there is any spelling error. Maybe some spelling errors should be there, 1 or 2. Let's see. Vocabulary errors, I think we have not written anything. Form, we have written the limit, no problem. It generally gives, guys, 15% to 20% lesser marks. Okay, linguistic range, look at this. 5 is an incredible score in my portal, right? Development structure coherence, 5.1 is an excellent score, actually. So what does it democratize? Simply see, I have one limitation on the portal. It either recognizes, it either wants, it always wants the UK spellings. Now we see US spelling, underprivileged, privileged. See, it is missed up, I think. What is it? Privileged. Goodness, this is privileged. I think LEGED. This is messed up. So that's why the spelling score is 1.5. This is definitely a spelling problem. Monetary. So ORY, second spelling error. See, look at this. Substantial, N is missing. 3 spelling errors, right? And then individuals is correct only. I think this is something, it took it as a different word. Don't worry about it. So this is it. 21 on 26 is a pretty decent score, guys. In the real exam, it should go close to 26 points. All right. So today the essay perfect answer is giving you officially what they are claiming is 28 marks is the weightage. So these 26 points are nothing but 28 marks in the real examination. Now comes the super unique thing. Now we were the first PTE practice portal to give the AI feedback, like a virtual tutor. It gives you feedback. Look at this content feedback. You got how many points? 5 on 6. Look at this feedback. Amazing. Please see, guys. Right. The essay effectively addresses the prompt by discussing both advantages, disadvantages of online education. So it is agree, disagree, why advantage, disadvantages. Both are same argumentative essay, not an issue. Relevant examples are provided to support the argument for online education, such as accessibility and flexibility. The essay could benefit from more balanced exploration of drawbacks of online education to strengthen the argument. This is okay. It keeps on giving like this. It is definitely a decent answer. Now look at the structure, development, and coherence. The essay has clear introduction, conclusion, and the paragraphs are logically structured because of the words we have written. Like the first thing is first and foremost, the second thing is nevertheless, and the last paragraph in conclusion. The transition between ideas are generally smooth. The sentences are coherent. One sentence is linked to the other sentence. That's what it says, contributing to overall coherence of the essay. So what is coherent? The logical connection between the paragraphs is coherence. No other big thing. General linguistic range. The essay demonstrates this has 6 points, this has 6 points, this has 6 points, my dear students. The essay demonstrates good quality of expressions and maintains clarity throughout. See, look at this. Some ideas could be articulated with more precision, particularly when discussing abstract concepts like social isolation. So it wanted more clarity in these ideas. It's absolutely okay. More complex sentence structures it wants, we can write from the next one, not an issue. Vocabulary feedback. The strong vocabulary is used, such as democratize, substantial, which adds to the depth, right? Excellent suggestion. Explore synonyms are more academic terms. So it is always going to suggest you to write more academic things so that it gives more score in the examination. The grammar part, this has 2 points. Vocabulary, grammar part has 2 points. The essay generally uses correct grammar with few minor errors that do not impede understanding. So few grammar errors are there. It says few, not a problem. Okay, pay attention to subject-verb agreement is a general suggestion, guys. So because these are the mistakes that are done by 90% of the students. Spelling, 2-point weightage. There are 2 spelling errors. Underprivileged is 1 spelling error. Monetary, A supposed to come. If you have seen this, if you have witnessed this spelling error, you can type in the chat box if you have already found out the spelling errors before our virtual tutor gave the feedback. Please do it. Now, form feedback, which has 2 points. Please see. The essay meets the word count and formatting requirements, maintaining a clear structure. It says excellent. We have written what? 255 words. You are expected to write what? 200 to 300. It is spot on. So if anybody wants the subscription, which has thousands of PTE practice questions, guys, please see. Thousands of PTE practice questions. Like essays, we have 101 essays. We are adding based on our exam experiences. Look at this, it has grammar. For example, you are lacking in subject-verb agreement. You can go and work on 5 levels of subject-verb agreement exercises. Nobody is lecturing you on grammar. You are simply learning based on the activities. Now, for improving vocabulary, we have vocabulary improvement section and listening spelling section. So if you want to improve the exam familiarity, we have 10 mock tests coming here. Each mock test, when you write, gives you score. It gives you insights where you're doing well, where you're not doing well, all that stuff. And you can even access your answers once you finish the exam. So all the materials, like the latest guides, templates, everything is mentioned here. And the entire course recording is available. Latest class recording is available, including my real exam experiences. So, right, all the basics. Now, this is my real exam experience, the exam that I took on January 26th, January 30, 2026 or something. So everything, it's a complete package. Don't hesitate to buy this. The subscription is starting from just, I think, 1,500 rupees in Indian currency for a week's subscription. So every feature is going to come in the 1 week subscription plan. I'll meet you with the new essay sample question and answer. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you find value in my channel, please do subscribe.